Hey there. Before we get into today's episode, I've got something exciting to share with you. On Thursday, January the 9th, I'm hosting a free interactive co-working session to help you kick off Q1 with clarity and confidence. In 1 hour, we'll work together to pick the right goal for the season of your life, identify the resources you already have to make progress, and build a plan that actually works. No more spinning your wheels. This is the same process that helped me leave my part-time job and grow my business, and I can't wait to share it with you. So don't wait. Head to the show notes now and click the link to grab your seat. Let's make 2025 the year you finally take action on the goals that matter most to you. I'll see you there. Are you ready to grow your business? And when I speak of growth, I'm referring to a sustainable increase of your revenue over time. If that's what you want, but you're struggling to achieve that despite all of your efforts, then this episode is for you. There's one major roadblock to achieving the growth that you want, and it's not your messaging or your lack of a social media presence. It's actually a bigger problem. It's your systems. And if you have systems in place, you may be scratching your head if growth is still unattainable. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome to the Mind Your Time podcast with Shannon Baker. I'm your coffee-loving host and the CEO of a boutique consulting company where I work with purpose-driven women like you who have tight schedules and an aversion to technology. But they're ready to get organized and create business systems so they can leave overwhelm behind and get things done. I strongly believe that being busy is not a badge of honor. We just need to be more intentional with our time and create success on our own terms. So grab your cup of coffee, some sparkling water, or pour a glass of your favorite wine, and let's dive into today's topic. So I have decided that this year is going to be a game changer for me and my business, and I want the same for you. My goal is to help you go from stuck and stressed out and spinning your wheels to focused and in control of your life and your business so that you can live your legacy, have more freedom, and feel more fulfilled while your business is making money. And you should be able to increase your income and have the impact you desire without having to be stressed out and overwhelmed. So if you're feeling stressed and stuck and you're spinning your wheels because you're working so hard, but you're not seeing the results that you want, you may not necessarily be doing it wrong, but you're definitely in the right place. Now, despite what you may have heard or seen on social media countless times, stress and overwhelm is not a normal part of your life. So let's just accept that now. Busyness is not a badge of honor, and that's why I'm trying to change the status quo and help you live your legacy and achieve success without the stress. Now, if you're wondering what qualifies me to speak on this topic, then let me tell you a bit about my former life as a workaholic. When I started my business, my daughter was young, and that was the motivation behind me starting my business as a virtual assistant. I wanted to have a more flexible schedule and be in control of my time so that I could be with her in the morning before school and be home with her after school. And that sounds great, right? Well, I have to admit, I'm a type A personality and a perfectionist in recovery. So when I started my business, my mentality was that I needed to do everything myself. And that worked fine for a while. But then business picked up and I became a slave to my business. And instead of it supporting my life, it took over my life. So I was working harder and I was still thinking that I wasn't doing enough. Stress, anxiety, and overwhelm became my best friends. And I thought it was normal to feel that way. And that's what I was led to believe. That's what everybody said was normal when you were an entrepreneur. And for a while, it seemed like things were going great. But then I noticed the impact that it was having on my family. My husband hated the business because I was always working, which put a strain on our relationship. And my daughter just adapted to me being busy all the time. But then over time, I noticed the love that I once had for my business, it had faded. I wasn't happy with the clients that I had, with the work that I was doing. None of it was making me happy, and I definitely did not feel fulfilled. So I took a step back to reevaluate my priorities and decided what I needed to do to get my life back in balance. one thing I knew was that being a VA was not the space that I wanted to be in anymore. So I took the summer off and I just enjoyed time with my daughter and worked with just two clients on retainer. But I invested in private coaching with one of my mentors who helped me identify my mission, my vision, and my purpose. And after working with her for several months, I had a clear path forward and a strategic plan for my business. And I made some major changes because of having that clarity. I ended the contracts that I had in my business and I went back to work part time and I started creating scalable systems. That's right. Up to that point, I did not have many systems in place in my business. That's a biggest part of the reason why I was stressed out and overwhelmed. So as I started to rebuild my business with this new focus, I decided I was going to do things my way. I was going to determine what success meant to me, and I did. And because of that, I built my business to support that. Most importantly, I decided that being burnt out, overwhelmed was not the legacy that I wanted to live. So I documented those routine tasks that I needed to complete, like responding to inquiries about my services, setting up appointments. I set up an online scheduler to put boundaries around my schedule. I also created a welcome kit and an onboarding process and made sure that I had regular check-in calls with my clients. These basic systems made business so much easier this time around, and that love that I had for my business was rekindled. It was back. So I realized that I could have a successful business and be present with my family too. But I wasn't seeing anyone else talking about this in the online space. So I started by helping my clients strike a better balance by helping them create strategic plans for their business. And that's why I require every new client to have a back office assessment. It's how they're able to press pause so that we can look at the big picture. They tell me what's happening in their business at that time and how they want their business to operate. And then I create an action plan that connects the dots to get them from where they are to where they want to be. A part of that process is having them identify how they would spend 10 extra hours every week. And this visualization process really helps them see what's possible on the other side of the hard work that we're going to have to do. And while this only helps one CEO at a time, deep down inside, I wanted to reach more women with this message. And that's one of the reasons that I launched this podcast. It was so that I could reach more and share simple and practical steps that could take you from overwhelmed to in control in your business. My goal is to reframe your mindset when it comes to time, productivity, money, and success. And then you can enjoy having more of it. I've designed the framework and strategies that you need to be more intentional with your time, and it takes the overwhelm out of juggling all the things and frees up time so you can focus on what matters most. But I just need you to listen with an open mind and be willing to try something new because right now the way you're doing things isn't working or you wouldn't be listening to this episode. I've been there. I mean, how many times have you found yourself wishing that you were further along in your journey than you are? Feeling like you're way more stressed than everyone around you, or feeling like you should be at a further point than you are right now. You're doing all the things. So maybe you chalk it up to maybe this is just the way things work, and you just push forward and just keep doing things the same way. But really, it feels like every step you take forward, you take two back, and it doesn't make any sense. You put in the hours, you work hard, you know your stuff, you're good at what you do, but you just have not achieved your dream life. You're not seeing that revenue that you want. You don't have the time freedom or the financial freedom you desire. So you wonder, what am I doing wrong? Well, let me tell you, it's not because you aren't working hard, because I know you are. But it is time for you to break up with busy and go from chaos to calm so that you can have the income and impact that you deserve and desire. So start by answering these 3 questions. Why did you start your business? How is this business supposed to serve you and your family now? And what is this business supposed to do for you in the long game? The answers to these questions are key to you determining what systems you need to create in your business. You can pick the right goal. You can create the best plan and strategy in the world. But if you do not have systems in place, you will not be able to stick to your priorities and make progress. Systems are the foundation of a strong and successful small business, and they are also the doorway to the time and mental freedom you need to prioritize tasks to reach your goals. And once you have the answers to those questions, you also need to answer 3 more. What are you selling? Who are you selling it to? And how are you selling it? Once you have all those answers, then you need to create systems that are going to support that being the center of your business. That will help you remain focused so you don't get distracted by the shiny objects, and you can focus on the tasks that are going to grow your business. And if this isn't your expertise, then you need to hire someone that can help you with that. And it doesn't have to be me. It can be someone else. But the truth is, you're an expert at what you do, but you probably are not an expert at running your business. And if you're always putting out fires, that means you're not giving your clients the best version of you. You're not giving them the attention that they deserve and desire. Client retention is the lifeline of your business. Walt Disney said it best. Do what you do so well that they will want to see it again and bring their friends. Happy clients will talk about you to everyone they know, and sometimes people they don't know, which is free marketing that results in more business for you. Take it from me, it works. My business is built on referrals. Free marketing, who doesn't want that? But guess what? Things can't be consistent if you don't have a system in place. And a system is a documented process with automation. If you're not consistent, then you're not giving the best client experience possible. So what is blocking your business growth? Well, it comes down to your customer care for starters. And this is just one of the 6 core systems you need in order for your business to run like a well-oiled machine. The good thing is you don't have to figure this out on your own. And more than likely, you probably already have a process in place, but it needs to be expanded and automated. So if you want help with this and you would like to get my eyes on this process and the rest of your back office operations so that you can make sure that they are going to support the sustainable growth you desire, then it's time for you to book a back office assessment. So what exactly is involved in this process? Well, I want you to go back and listen to the episode, How to Be More Intentional with Your Time to Achieve Business Growth, because I literally walk you through the steps of what happens before, during, and after a back office assessment. And you don't have to take my word for it that this is going to help you start moving your business in the right direction. You can hear this firsthand from someone who booked an assessment with me and we work together, and she's been able to make adjustment in her business to start reaching her growth goals. Her name is Jody Silverman. So in the episode, How to Calm the Chaos in Your Back Office, she talks about her experience. And I'm going to put links to both of those episodes in the show notes so that you can go back and check them out. Now, if you're ready to just pull the trigger and book your assessment right now, go to theshannonbaker.com/assessment and book that call. It's going to be a game changer to you achieving the success you want this year. And I cannot wait to work with you on this so we can create those scalable systems and achieve the growth that you desire. I just want to thank you for tuning in this week. I hope today's episode was helpful and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So please feel free to DM me on Instagram at @the_Shannon Baker and let me know your thoughts. My goal is to help you enjoy your journey because I know it's not easy, but there is strength in numbers. If you have any topics or ideas you would like for me to talk about on the podcast in the future, please make sure you reach out and let me know as well. I cannot wait to hear from you. So until next time, keep calm and streamline.